Shout out to the whole DMV, man. The DMV fucking with the kid. I tell people all the time, like, like a lot of artists be complaining, like, oh, I'm about to move to Atlanta. I'm about to move here. I'm about to move to Cali, whatever, because my city don't fuck with me. It's not that, bro. Your city will fuck with you when, you know what I'm saying? When
There's
you put
something
in
to
that
fuck
work,
with,
you feel me?
What is yours podcast, man? It's your host, Boney, here with a special guest, man. I got my boy Spazo Domingo here, man. You already know.
What's going on? How you feeling, brother?
Good, bro. I'm chilling. How are you, bro?
I'm feeling great, feeling amazing, bro. Thanks for having me.
Nah, of course, bro. And you already know, with the podcast, bro, this shit is all about having people with crazy motion doing their own thing. And we just gonna pop into his story real quick. He's already got crazy motion around here, if y'all don't know. But first and foremost, bro, where are you from?
I'm from the Dominican Republic, bro. I was born there. I came to the United States when I was 11 years old.
Okay.
I'll give you the whole rundown. You know what I'm saying? I'm from the city Santo Domingo, which is like where my name comes from.
Yep.
And then I'm from a small hood called Sabana Perdida.
Okay.
Then when I came here when I was 11, with my younger brother, we were living in New York for a few months before my parents decided to migrate to Montgomery County, Gaithersburg to be exact.
All right. So you started out in New York. How was that early life for you, bro? Like kind of just growing up and first Domingo and then going over to New York after.
Moving was, a Dominican's dream is to come to the United States, to travel outside of the Dominican Republic.
Right.
It being a third world country, people seek other, like, bigger opportunities in different, countries, Switzerland, Spain, the United States. But it seems like a lot of them migrate to to New York over
facts.
those other countries. Coming here, bro, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Like, moving to New York was, different. A lot of buildings, you know what I'm saying? A lot of traffic, a lot of cars, a lot of people outside.
It was a huge adjustment for you.
To an extent, because, I was living in the Bronx, so, like, everybody was Dominican or Puerto Rican.
That's dope.
So, like, learning English, when I moved, my initial thought was like, oh, damn, I don't even got to learn English. Everybody out here Dominican and shit. This shit sweet.
Funny as fuck.
You feel me? So then, moving to Maryland, that was like the big transition. It's a little slower.
Yeah, facts.
The smell was different. I seen a squirrel and a deer for the first time in my life.
Did you see snow for the first time?
I saw snow for the first time.
Damn, I bet that experience is wild, huh? Right?
It was, it was a letdown because snow looks cool on TV, but it'd be cold as shit.
You be mad as fuck
I
after.
was mad as shit. I'm like, damn, that's snow? All right, let me go back inside.
Right. It was
quick,
cool
bro.
for like 10 seconds and then afterwards.
Yeah, that's it. That's all I needed.
And then how was early life in Santo Domingo? Sorry, I know that we touched on that, but we didn't really get into there.
DR was cool, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll never forget my upbringing. You know what I'm saying? My friends that I went to school with from the neighborhood, they still my friends to this day. Like, we talk all the time.
That's what's up.
I go back, oh so often and shit like that and go visit them. Overall, it was cool, man. All my family, for the most part, is out there. All my little cousins, all my older cousin, my aunts, my uncles.
So family's out there. That's really home for
real. Yeah, my family is out there. Yeah, for sure. And I was living with my grandma for a good amount of my youth, my childhood. Because my parents had came out here, get situated, and then we went out there.
Okay.
So they left us with.
How's moms? How's pops?
Hustlers, bro. They hustling. Shout out to them. They're like one of my biggest inspirations for real. They really came here, 2 immigrants. You know what I'm saying? Did what they had to do, brought us out here. They were able to, start their own business, buy their own house, buy property back home. Like, I look at that like, hold up, bro. Like, how are these 2 immigrants doing this?
Yeah, they live the American dream for it.
Yeah, they live in the American dream to an extent, of course. You know what I'm saying? But they're cool, bro.
That's what's up. And I bet growing up with them, you have, and like you said, your grandparents. How was the early influences in terms of music? Like growing up in Santo Domingo, New York, rich hip hop, rich Dominican music, dembo, all that stuff. So how was that like growing up?
For sure, man. I'll be honest, bro. When I was young, dembo wasn't even a thing yet. The shit that was popping back in the day was playero. Daddy Yankee, Nicky Jams, all the DJs from PR. They were just doing like a bunch of like freestyles over like these like Jamaican sounding beats,
Right.
which you hear today in Dembo a lot. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I have a song on my new project called Yo La Corro. And that was like inspired from the Playero days and shit. Growing up, you would just hear, you know, your typical classics, bachata, merengue, salsa, shit like that. But I was always like interested in like the rapping, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like I was always on some like, nah, bro, like this shit sound good, but I hear it all day. What's that other shit?
Okay, so who was like you were really trying to listen to?
Back then, it was just, the Playero was like a mixtape that was like an hour and some change.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then it would not stop. It was like a freestyle, like, you know. It was,
okay.
you know what I'm saying?
type
So
shit.
it was Daddy Yankee who was running that whole shit.
Yeah,
Maybe
right.
Hirate Ringo, like all them niggas, bro. All them PR niggas, shout out to them. They like the pioneers. They paved the way for all this shit to happen.
Right, for sure. And you're definitely putting me more on because as much as I'm Hispanic and all that, to be honest, did not grow up with that music. My dad listened to Eminem and Dr. Dre and all that shit. So that's what I was listening to. But
Nah, man, Eminem is dope. That's one of my favorite artists, bro, growing up.
that's what's up. That's what's up. No, it's definitely you putting me on, letting me know about the shit. But I knew that was kind of like the whole, definitely like Daddy Yankee's whole era. All that was probably like running shit when you was probably coming up and all that. What's the first song that you like, kind of going off that? What's the first song that you heard and you're like, when you first came to be like 6 years old or whatever, you know, when you first have your realization, like I'm alive type shit. What was the first song that you heard that you were like, damn, this is different?
Bro, I'll be honest, bro. Like, it's probably, I don't even, it was a song that go like this. It was like that. It was like some Playero shit. When I heard that song, I was like, yo, this shit sound crazy. Like, he was saying some crazy shit. And, you know, as a kid, you're like shocked. Like, yo, this man is crazy. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be honest. It's going to sound bad, but I don't know who sings that song. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But that was like the song that was booming around that time that I was like, yo, this shit sound crazy. And I remember I talked to my uncle because my uncle used to live with us, with me and my grandma, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I had a convo with him like maybe a few years ago. He told me like, yo, you've been wanting to do music since you was 8 years old. I remember one day we was sitting on top of the roof because in DR it be hot as shit, bro. I ain't gonna hold you, it be hot. The power used to go out all the time, you know what I'm saying? So sometimes you would just have to go upstairs on top of your house and just cool off for a little bit, you know what I mean?
Just be chilling.
And he used to tell me like, yeah, we used to sit up there and you used to tell me all the time, like, I want to be a rapper, I want to be a rapper.
That's crazy.
I don't even remember that. I'm going to keep it a buck with
For
you.
real.
I don't remember that. I remember the first time that I told somebody I want to be an artist, it was the Salvadorian girl that I used to talk to. I was like in 6th grade. And I told her I want to be a rapper, and she laughed at me because I ain't know English, bruh. So
Damn.
she laughed at me like, boy, like, you talking about like reggaeton, right? I'm like, yeah, I guess. I was talking about
like actual rapping.
Eminem.
Yeah, type
and,
shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
and them niggas. But, you know, it's just funny how she said that and it's happening now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like a full circle. It just came around.
It kind of comes around and that it comes to fruition eventually. Because you said it when you said that was my next question. Really was like, when did you realize you wanted to do music? You said 8 years old, right?
Yeah, I was like, my word of my uncle. He said I was like 8 years old. You know what I'm saying?
That's kind of crazy.
I don't remember me saying that, but I always knew I liked this shit. You feel me?
But damn, you had that musical bone already. Like that was the type of shit that you was trying to do. And then when did you actually like get started? Like, and you said in between, like you said, okay, in middle school, a girl said something about you wanting to be a rapper. At that point, were you already rapping like in like, I don't know, class or some shit, or like doing it over like, what was you already doing at that point?
Nah, I wasn't doing no type of rapping. Like, I just knew that I wanted to do it. I just never had an outlet to do it. I think I did my first song like on the actual mic, like on the actual like MP that, you know, was bounced out as an MP3. I think I was like in 9th grade.
Damn, but that's still pretty early, you know what I'm saying? Like that's still pretty young to be even recording at that point, you know what I'm saying, and doing all that.
Yeah, before that I was like doing some type, like I was like writing like battle raps. Like,
okay.
You know what I mean? Like I was heavy
on some straight Eminem shit. Like
yeah. I was very influenced by 8 Mile. I'm not gonna lie to you.
That's
bro.
fire as
like,
fuck.
8 Mile was like a great movie.
So that's super cool though, because like the whole reason I asked you like when did you first get started, when did you actually even begin to like, okay, like you said, doing battle raps or whatever, was
Yeah.
because that's very influential to, even if it's not super shown into your music, which it is somewhat, but it's very influential to, like, you know, when you started and all that shit. So I wanted to tap into you liking all that music early on and this, that, and the third before we get started into what you're doing now. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, for sure. I mean, like I said, it's part of my story, my history. It's some shit that I couldn't even make up if I wanted to. I'm just speaking like, I'm being like completely transparent with you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, type shit.
The first song I did though, it was like ninth grade. Like it was the Touch It. I don't know if you ever heard that song, Touch It by Busta Rhymes.
When you see me in the spot, you better respect it. Y'all already know what my
Oh yeah, yes,
It
I
was
do
like
know
a
it.
bunch of
Yeah.
It was like a bunch of niggas from my high school. We went to one of my man's crib. He had the mic. We were just passing it around, kind of how we are right now, just
Hey.
holding the mic. Recorded my first 8-bar on a song, and I remember I was so psyched, bro. I was like, dog, like that's my voice. That shit sounded so
Yeah,
trash
just-
now that I think about it.
But just the fact that you could have like, I have a song or I have the verse on the song type shit.
Yeah, for sure. And it was like, I'm gonna paint you a picture. It was like at least like 11, 12 niggas in one little bedroom.
That's funny
all
as
sitting on the
fuck.
floor on the bed, you know, rushing to get their verse
In.
first.
That's crazy.
I don't want to go last. I want to go second because, you know, the nigga who house it was, who studio was, he was going to go first.
Right.
I want to go. And he was nice. He was like, you know, shout out my nigga Marve, man. He was like one of those, he was like the first dude who was like, who gave me like a chance. Like, yo, bro, I fuck with you. You want to rap? He was like the nicest nigga at the time.
That's
like,
what's up.
Like
That's what's
rapping.
up.
So
Yeah.
shout out to that nigga. I don't know. I reached out to him. Well, he reached out to me on Instagram, and I had to let him know. Like this is like a few months ago. I was like, bro, you probably don't even know, but this whole shit started because you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
You gave me that, like, you know what I mean, the opportunity,
yeah.
bruh. Like, you feel me? You handed me a mic, and ever since then, I've been in love with making music.
Yeah, because then ever since that point, like you said, it's just falling in love with just doing that, hearing your voice on that shit
bruh.
again, bro.
Yeah, nah. After that, I bought my own mic, and I basically just became him. Like,
That's
you know
what's
what I mean?
up.
Like, now niggas coming to my house to record.
Right.
And then, you know what I'm saying? I was in rap groups and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? I was in rap groups, and it was always like a friendly competition, which always, I always tell people, like, competition is good. Don't be scared of competition. You know
And
what
what
I'm
was
saying?
the reaction of your peers at this time, like family, everybody, when you're doing this shit, like just, you know, showing them your verse on the song and this, that, and the third?
My family at the time, you know, my family, they don't really speak like they speak English, but they're not like culture. Like they don't know nothing about the culture. They don't know. They're not going around listening to them and shit like
Right,
that. You know
type
what I mean?
shit.
So to them, they're like, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, just stay in school. If you're gonna do this shit, do it. You know what I'm saying? Like they were supportive, but to an extent, because they didn't understand it. As far as my peers, bro, like I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, no cocky shit, bro. Before I started doing music, I was always like I was always that guy. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't start doing music to be like popular. Like some people start doing music. Oh yeah, this how you get the bitches. This how you get the,
Right.
you know what I mean? The I already
fame.
had that, bro. I had that since day one. You feel me? I was
Yeah.
born with that shit. You feel me? So it was almost like people was like fucking with me already. So when I started rapping, oh, this dude's not that bad. You feel me? People received it very, very well. I never had nobody say this shit is trash.
What were you going by at that point? Like just different names, or are you still going by that name?
Nah. I was going by OG Spitz.
OG Spitz,
Yeah,
I
OG
fuck with
Spitz.
that.
So OG is my government name, my initials.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then
It's kind of fire.
and then Spitz was like I said, I came from like battle rap and shit. And then you know, you get into a mode where you're like, oh shit, like you're in high school, you got haters, you know what I'm saying? You got X amount of girls on your line, and you know, from different school, niggas start hating, fights break out. And then I remember one of my good friends, his name is Uno Hype. He's actually an artist. You should check him out. He's fire as fuck. He was like, nah, your name not OG Spitz no more, nigga. Your name OG Spaz.
Okay.
So that's where Spaz came
Spaz came
from.
from.
And then I took away the OG because it was like, nah, that shit make me feel like I'm an old head and shit. You feel
Right,
me?
yeah.
So I was just going by Spaz. Then people were like, nigga, you remind me like the way you be moving, nigga, you like like Tupac, nigga. You like Spazo out this bitch. So I was
That's
going by
hilarious,
Spazo
bro.
at one time,
That's
at one
funny
point.
as shit.
And then I was like, bro, like I was like,
You
man,
felt like Machiavelli the Don for a second.
yeah, I was wilding out this joint. I ain't gonna hold you, bro.
That's funny as shit.
And then, eventually we graduated to Spazo Domingo, put it on for my city, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's like the perfect fit.
No, yeah, I think it fits perfect, rolls off the tongue. Everybody's gonna be like, yeah, that's a great artist name, you know what I'm saying? When I seen it, I was like, it fits, bro.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
I think I got all the questions out of like early stuff that I wanted to ask. For real, I wanted to start getting into your sound in general, you know what I'm saying? So if y'all don't know, Dembo is the type of music that you would consider yourself making the most?
Yeah, I mean, it's the vehicle, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's what's driving this shit right now. You know what I
Right.
mean? I do all types of shit. Like I'm probably like one of the few versatile artists, Latin artists that be doing this shit. Like I could jump on some trap shit, some rap shit, some drill shit, reggaeton, dembo, you name it, bruh, and I'm not ever gonna sound out of place.
Right.
There's artists who are really, really great at what they do.
Yeah.
But then you put a different, type of beat in front of them, and then you're like, what the fuck? Like, why did you even do this song? You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So,
I was even gonna bring that up. Like, aside from the EP, I was gonna bring it up a little later, but since you already touched on it, let's get on it. I heard Siempre Chucky.
Mi coro siempre chuki, ráfaga de rima, mi garganta es mini Uzi. A todos raperos malos lo tenemos en la U. Se le sube la presión, sofocado con mi music.
And then Eso es tuyo, I heard too.
Oh my God, y me dice papi, eso es tuyo, ajá, eso es tuyo, ajá, eso es tuyo, ajá. Yo le digo mami, eso es mío, ajá, eso es mío, ajá, eso es mío.
Oh yeah, that's some trap shit. That's some.
Yeah.
That's what tuyo. That's my shit.
Yeah.
I like both of those songs. Siempre Chuki is probably the first. Not probably. It was the first song that I put out as like a Latin artist. Like I mentioned, I was making music. I was in rap groups. You know what I mean? Doing shit in English.
Right.
Siempre Chuki was the first song that I put out. Once I made that change. And honestly, it just changed everything. You know what I mean? I went to Miami. I shot the video. Shout out my boy Jose, hired me First Impression. They killed that shit. And I think it like painted a picture for, you know what I mean, like what I'm doing now. It just set the tone right, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
This was like I'm gonna say this was like April of 2021.
Okay.
I wanna say.
Right.
Or no, 2022 maybe.
Okay, yeah.
I
think it was 2022. I seen it the last.
I think
the
it was
day.
20. Yeah, it was definitely 2022 actually.
But yeah, those two songs, like just straight off the bat, when I was going through your discography, I just thought that those two songs stood out because they were so versatile in your rapping and like their rapping selection and beat selection and all that. It was definitely different from what you're doing, but not in a bad way. In a way that was like showing versatility and all that. So I thought that was super dope, and I fucked with those songs a lot.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate it.
Going into those EPs, this new EP.
DEMBOLICO out now, streaming on all platforms.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hottest shit in the DMV, soon to be in the whole U.S., soon
Yes,
to be
sir.
globally.
This shit has been all in the clubs all over here in DC. So if you've been in any of the Latin clubs, I know you've heard it. But your sound is definitely like that Caribbean Latin dembo style, like we said. And on this one, you had like a huge single with that Marimoli song.
Domingo. La curiosidad me está matando, mucha mente le estoy dando. Chulean y después me dicen que relajante. Yo te quiero poner 4 y así mismo te lo parto. Dime lo que tú dices, cómo tú te llamas. Mari, Moli. Ella lo que quiere.
Yeah, that's my baby right there. That's the first. I think that was the first dembo I ever did. Shout out to my producer, that's Savi. He made that beat. I recorded it at Soundspace Studio. Shout out my boy Leo Eluru. Yeah, bro, I just knew that song was special. When usually we cook up like together and shit, but that I remember I was at a restaurant and he sent me the beat. He was like, "Yo, bro, check this out. I just made this," which is very untraditional for dembo. Dembo usually is made, on the spot.
On the spot type shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's not like it's not like your regular rap song where like you could send the beat out and you know what I'm saying. Them bows usually made on the spot. You know
It's
what
a
I mean?
feeling, for
It's
sure.
a feeling for sure. Like I don't like to spend too much time on those songs, bro. We did that song in like 20 minutes, bro. Like 20 minutes. I was like Clark Kent in the booth, like
20
in and out
minutes.
on everything I love, bro. We did that shit in 20 minutes.
The time that takes the least amount of time that's just like fun is probably like the shit that comes out and like produces the best. You know what I'm saying?
For sure, bro. Like I always say, like if I spend too much time on a song, then I just feel like I'm overthinking it. You know what I'm saying? So all my songs are like really, really quick.
Tell me how big that song's been for you, for your career, and how like how crazy it's been since that song came out.
Bruh, like, all right, so I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. That was my second release ever. It was Siempre Chucky first, then we did Mari Moli, but when we did the video, that shit got my YouTube channel flagged.
No way.
Because they were like, yeah, I had like some joints on there twerking, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And like you could see like slight shit, prints here and there, little. But it wasn't like to the point where I was like showing like
You
nudity,
wasn't trying
know
to
what I'm saying?
promote, yeah.
Nah. So what happened was I had to take the video down because I was like, man, it gave me a strike, but I already shot the video. Like I might have just wait a little bit, you know what I mean? Wait, fix the video, shoot extra scenes if I have to, and then just go from there. So then I was like, all right, well in the meantime, I'm gonna just drop other shit, you know what I mean? Dropped a few songs. I think that's what Tuyo was one of them. And then finally, I got the song remixed by somebody else, by this engineer named Medina. Okay. I had to get it rearranged because I was like, man, this shit sound good, but it could be better. I was already getting played at the club with that song.
For real.
And I would go and I would listen, and I'm like, nah, this ain't it,
The
bro.
mix
like,
wasn't for you.
It wasn't there yet because it was like my first Dembo I ever did. So it was like a learning curve, you know what I mean?
To hit it right in the club. That's important, like getting those songs, like not also to sound good in the headphones and the speakers in the car, but also in the clubs.
And also arrangement too. Like Dembo is fun, so you want to dance and shit. So I had to go back in the studio, rearrange some shit out.
Okay.
And then I had to get this producer along to like, do some like beat arrangement, not so much like the vocals, just the beat around the beat.
How did it feel when you first started to hear that shit like circulating through clubs and you're hearing it, you're like, what the fuck is going on right now?
I always knew the song was special, but when he touched it up, when he sent it back, I was like, yeah, I'm going to the club tonight. I'm going right now.
And you went that night.
I went that night out at the roll, my nigga. Like I was like, yo, play this shit right now, bro.
That's what's up, bro. That's what's up.
I was like, yo,
crazy.
play this shit, dog. I want to hear this shit right here, right now, bro.
And then when
I heard it, and I was like, yeah, this is the right mix.
That's what's up. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, and then the video was still not even out. It was just, I was like, I put the song out again. It was like January 6th of this year.
Okay.
So top of the year. Then that shit was booming, and then the people, my mans who shot the video, they're like, yo, you should come back out here. Let's reshoot the video.
Okay.
So I went there. They looked out, like, you know what I mean?
I was going to say literally that what was the inspiration behind the whole video, and also your fits is crazy. Like your fits is you coming on there looking wild, on some real fly shit. And I be like, damn, like it's definitely intentional for the look, for everything. But what's the inspiration behind all that? Like, do you wanna give off a certain look when you're doing a video like that?
I mean, yeah, bro, because the song was going crazy, bro. Like, you feel me? The song was going crazy, so it was like, I need some crazy shit, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, bro. It's just, you know what I mean? Trying to elevate this shit, you feel me? Trying to set apart. Like, you see me, I'm wearing these fucking big-ass shoes and shit. I'm tired of wearing Jordans, bro.
Right.
Just trying to do some different shit.
Look fly,
I don't even know what brand these shits are, but, like, you know what I mean? Like,
no, but you put it on a different, you know what I'm saying? Like, just setting yourself apart, for sure, you know what I'm saying?
And don't get me wrong, I rock Jordans, like, every day. But like on camera, I want to, you know what I'm saying? I want to look a little different.
For sure.
If every artist has Jordans on, Air Force Ones, I still rock Air Force Ones. So I don't, you know what I mean? Those are like my go-to kicks, bro.
You can't go wrong with a pair of Air Force Ones.
Nah, especially all white, like fresh out the box, nigga. What?
Wow, that's the perfect pair of shoe right there.
It should go with anything, literally.
Hey, so if y'all don't know, DEMBOLICO out now, dropped on the 13th. let's talk about the project a little bit more. I want to dive deep.
Let's get it.
I seen that the project was produced. You already mentioned by your producer.
That's Savi en la casa. No sabe tú. I shout him out on every song.
And I reached out to him to get a little to see if I could get any information out of him through about you. He wouldn't budge. He didn't look at that shit.
He didn't look at it.
Nah.
Yeah, he don't be on the gram like that, bro. He be posting like he'll take a picture like at 4 p.m. and he'll post it at like 3 a.m. in the morning. Like he really don't really be on.
It's
the
like
gram
when he be
that.
just bored as shit.
He just be on board.
I feel
you know
that.
what I mean?
And then how was it like tapping in with him to do this like four little song EP? You know, like tapping in, just kind of honing in on this one project to have a specific sound.
It was easy, bro. Cause like I feel like me and him got the formula. Like we got like endless songs together. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been knowing that Savi for like 15 years.
Damn.
So I grew up with him. That was like one of my one of my group members' cousins. So he's always been around, always making beats. He actually started doing Dembo, and he just like, yo, I only want to fuck with you on that shit. So he only make beats for me. So that's like home team right there. You feel me?
Okay.
So it was easy, bro, because every song we make is a banger. Like he know my sound, I know his. For like, you know, you could be a dope ass producer. Like I'll give you an example, like Metro Boomin, right? Metro Boomin is like one of the GOATs, right?
Right.
Not everybody can get on the Metro Boomin beat and make that shit sound fire.
Like facts.
That's why you only hear certain niggas on his beats.
For sure.
Thug,
And
Future.
he caters the beats for those people.
You see what I'm saying? So people think like, oh, it's the producer who make the song, but in this case, it's both of us. You know
It's a
what I'm saying?
collaboration.
Yeah, it's a good collaboration. We got a good like chemistry.
That's what's up. The cover art is amazing. Who'd you tap in to do that?
Bro, that it's funny because I had a whole different name and a whole different cover for the project up until like maybe like 10 days before.
No way.
I swear, bro. I had to like cancel everything and re-release it. I ain't gonna say the title of the what I had originally.
Keep it in the tuck.
Because I'm still gonna use it and the cover. But it just made, one day I just woke up and I was like, DEMBOLICO, oh shit. That's fire. I could brand that, and it fits perfect for the project because it's an EP full of Dembo bangers. You feel me? So it's like DEMBOLICO, like I could brand that.
For sure.
I could call my fans that for real. You feel me?
For sure.
It just, I don't know, bro. It just happened. Like literally, I woke up and I said it one day, and I was like, yo, I'm tripping. I need a cover for this title. My boy Diego did that shit.
Okay. Shout out Diego.
Yeah, he's from Peru, I believe. He's from Maryland, but he's from Peru. I think he out there now doing like murals and shit.
Oh, that's dope. Shout out him. And also shout out the producer. Say his name again.
That's
Sorry.
Savi. That's Savi en la casa. No sabe tú.
That's Savi.
Yeah,
That's
my
Savi.
dog.
Shout out to Savi. Shout out the artist who made the cover art. And we already talked about Mari Molly a little bit. I also wanted to go into these other songs. So, Yo Lo Corro.
Yo ando limpiecito, pero yo vengo del lodo, de la coro, de la coro, de la coro, de la coro.
I love that. There's a line on that song. You said, Venga de la lodo, ahora tengo oro.
I was
say
like,
it. You got it.
What? It was the verse or the hook?
The verse.
Yeah, I think I said something like that.
Something like that. Sorry if I fuck it up, bro. My Spanish is terrible. But
Yeah, bro. So, you know, I'm from a small hood called Sabana Perdida. You feel me? Like, when I was living out there was no roads like that. You feel me?
Right.
You know, now it's a little more developed and shit. They got, you know what I mean? But, like, that's just my reality, bro. That's where I come from.
And kind of just, that's kind of in your whole artistry, too. Like, you know, now you're seeing the fruition of everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, starting this shit when you was younger and maybe not getting the looks that you want, but now definitely like a genius is looking your way. A Spotify playlist is looking your way.
Yeah. Shout out Spotify. Yeah, bro, that was like real life, bro. I'll try not to like deviate from like real life shit. You feel me? Like I try to keep it as transparent as possible. Try to say like, you know, just my story, bro. I feel like my story is worth telling. So
For sure.
I be trying to say like even on that song, I'm like, Mami siempre dice que no maneje bebiendo. I don't really be drinking like that. She think I be in the club just getting wasted every weekend and shit. I really just be working. But she really be telling me that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Every time she hear that shit, she be like, hey, shouting me out on that joint.
That's funny as shit. She's like, I got a placement in
Yeah,
that
I got a
motherfucker.
shout out on that joint.
That's what's up, bro. And then finally, you already kind of mentioned it right there, but you've been doing this crazy promo run. I've seen it since, way before, way before now. But right now, with the release of the EP, I've been seeing that you just have dates back to back to back.
Yeah, man. Shout out to the whole DMV, man. The DMV fucking with the kid. I tell people all the time, like, like a lot of artists be complaining, like, oh, I'm about to move to Atlanta, I'm about to move here, I'm about to move to Cali, whatever, because my city don't fuck with me. It's not that, bro. Your city will fuck with you when, you know what I'm saying? When
there's
you put
something
in
to
that
fuck
work,
with,
you feel me? So I'm just, blessed and, you know what I mean, in a great situation where everybody fucking with me right now. So, shout out to all the promoters. Shout out to all the clubs that be hosting me, having me, you know what I mean?
For sure, bro.
Yeah,
and I've been seeing it going crazy on Instagram. Make sure y'all tap in on his Instagram. Link is in the bio, so y'all can make sure and get to all these dates and check out the EP as well. But how is important is that to the run and to the rollout, to everything, to like connect to the DMV, connect to those clubs, you know what I'm saying? Because some people come from way different parts of the nation to party in DC. It's like Chocolate Town, like people be saying
Chocolate
that.
City, Chocolate City, yeah, for sure. Shout out to the whole DMV, DC, Maryland, Virginia. So I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, bro. It's very important. Like I take this shit mad serious. I take, you know what I'm saying. I definitely be outside with a purpose.
Right.
You know what I'm saying. I was thankful enough to, gain like the DJ's trust and shit like that, you know what I mean?
For sure.
And I'll be honest, bro, like I did this shit like very strategically. I pushed one song this whole summer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mighty Moly, I went crazy this summer. And I was just waiting, bro. Like I said earlier, like competition is good. So I was just waiting for somebody else to drop some shit.
Right.
I was like, all right, let me see who's gonna step up to the plate and be like, all right, I want to compete with this nigga. You feel me? And nobody did, bro. So I was like, all right,
I'm gonna take the crown.
I'm gonna drop an EP with 3 new songs, pop, knock them out, and
boom.
You know what I mean? Like catch up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Now you leaving people in the dust, bro.
I try not to like talk spicy, bro. I really
no
try to
talk
be
your
humble
shit,
and
bro.
bro.
Talk your
But,
shit,
like,
bro. Talk your shit.
It's gonna get to a point where like if I don't talk shit, bro, like niggas just gonna be like unmotivated. I feel like. You feel me?
No,
like,
and you already been, bro. You've been doing this for so long. You can talk your shit, especially now reaping the fruits of your benefits. You know what I'm saying?
And it can't just be me. You know what I'm saying? It gotta be somebody else. You feel me? Like I'm not like, you know what I mean? I know who I am. I know my journey. I know what I could do. So I don't really care about nobody else, what they got going on. But, like I said, competition is good. You feel me? Now I got to seek competition.
Keeps you on your toes. You know what I'm saying?
I got to seek competition elsewhere, back home and shit. I'm about to go over there and take over that shit too. Fuck
That's what's
shit.
up. That's what's up. And you're starting a whole new lane over here. That a whole new DMV lane with the Hispanic shit. Like,
yeah, man. Shout out to all my Latinos, man. We putting on not only for the DMV but for the whole Hispanic culture.
For sure, everyone in the nation. Hey, and make sure y'all tap in, bro. EP out now, DEMBOLICO. Check out his socials, bro, so y'all can tap into all the dates, all the promo run dates, all the club dates. And do you have any other shout-outs or anything you want to say, bro? You can go ahead and do that now.
Man, shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to you for having me.
Bro,
shout out to the hustle. You know what I'm saying?
Shout
out
Hustle.
to the whole Manassas. I came out this journey. They treated me well out here, so I fuck with them. Yeah, man. Shout out to all the fans, all the supporters. Shout out Spotify, my nigga Sicario, my nigga Henny Gang.
Marcos, I fuck with Marcos.
Marcos 3000, that's my boy. My nigga DJ Chito, DJ Pana 300. Yeah, man. Shout out to the whole DMV. Let's do it for the whole DMV, man. I'm trying to put this shit on, man. I feel like the issue out here is like it's an identity crisis going on. You feel me? And I feel like I'm as authentic as it get. Like ain't no cap and nothing I say. You feel me? Like I'm really who I carry myself to be. You know what I'm saying? I ain't tell a lie yet. You feel me? So
fact though.
It's like let's just be like, you know what I mean? I'm just trying to inspire everybody to beat themselves, you feel me? And if you're yourself and you got good music and you got good work ethic, this shit could all work.
You hear to hear, man. That's the whole reason why all this shit is starting, bro. Make sure y'all really put in the work, bro, because y'all see People
This
coming
shit-
for your next, bro. People
This shit
coming for your
hard
next,
work, bro.
bro.
This shit is definitely hard work. Don't ever think that this shit is easy, bro. Like, you feel me? Like, I know it looks easy.
Right.
It's not easy at all. Like, this shit is hard work. You're gonna be tired of shit. You're gonna get the run around here and there.
Hell
you feel me?
yeah.
But when you get in a situation where you're like, oh shit, now shit moving.
Right.
Should be like worth it. You feel me? So
Bet. Nah, for sure, bro. And that's what's up.
That's, you know what I mean. That's my my motivational speech right there.
Yeah, the message to everybody in the DMV. Nah, for sure, bro. Because everybody doing. I mean, people gonna look up to you one day, bro. So I think we're gonna wrap it up, though. I think I got through everything I want to talk about. Shout out Timeless Studio. Shout out
Yes,
Legit.
sir. Timeless Studio for sure.
Shout out Legit for making this happen.
Yes, sir.
The Hustle, Word is Yours podcast, man. Follow us on everything: Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. Full video out everywhere. You already know.
Domingo,
Boom, boom,
Domingo,
boom.
Domingo.